right now. Nice, nice. Good to see a lot of you today. Good to see. Today we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about what happened to the stock that we've done some time ago. That's the first part. The second part, we're also going to talk about what's going to happen to the stock market right now. And the third thing we're also going to talk about is hopefully we can go through some of your homework, some of your trades to see which stock is going to make us a lot of money out of so many stocks. All right. We're going to see which stocks is going to make us a lot of money out of so many beautiful stocks. Cool. So let's have a look right now. Anyone lost money, like in the stocks that we recommend? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen right now. Let me see. How do I share? Um, Give me a second. All right. Um, for those who been traded before you buy and sell something, make sure you let us know first. Okay, make sure you let me know before you buy and sell something, so that you don't make a lot of crazy mistakes if you just do it by yourself. I want to warn anyone right now. If you just started, if you've done trading before, what we recognize that a lot of people who done trading before, they 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 have these bad habits where they just want to do it. Like they just want to do it because they have the key to the helicopter. So they haven't get the license yet, but they just want to start driving the helicopter straight away. And that's a very, very dangerous situation. So make sure you really there's no right or wrong answers. So don't be shy and just let me know exactly what happened. Okay? Cool. Now, what I'm gonna do right now, Sana cannot add my Google link. I message you the Google Drive. Mm. You can put your Google Drive link into into the screenshot straight away, into the Excel sheet. All right. So let's share our screen right now to see what happened now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna share my screen as well. All right. Um, cool. So let's see. So yeah, this is what happened to SP 500. Very, very beautiful graphs. You can see that, no matter what happened to the economy, things just keep going up really nicely. It just keeps going up really, really nicely. Whether it's World War One, whether it's World War Two, whether it's World War Three, we just keep going up really nicely. Again, it's going up like that. We have internet bubble, it came back down and go back up like that. 2007 financial crisis come back down. It went back up, inflation crisis. This is Corona crisis first, inflation crisis. Right now we have a tariff crisis going on. How powerful is the stock market? Every time it comes back down, it just keep going higher and higher. That's the power of stock market. Nothing in the world will let you make money as easy as that. Nothing in the world will let you make money as easy as that. Yeah. And we also recommend some trades a few days ago. Let's see, what do we recommend? Let's look. We recommend some trades, I think. Let's see, what do we recommend? Some time ago. Last week. Someone down in the chat box, what did we recommend last week? Then the chat box. Do we have anything last week or do we not have anything last week? So I think what we got is last week, probably this. We have which one? Who is Sam, by the way? Sam, you want to tell me your full name so we know who you are? We have United Heath is there. We have colleagues who have Speedify. I think last week we've got United Heath, definitely. We talk about this big time. A lot of students got into this. Let's talk about the reason why we decided to get into this United Heath crazy stock. The reason why we got into this crazy stock is because if you've been plotting the graphs, a lot of students plot the graph. We're going to have a look. You can see that the guidance has been going up really nicely up to a certain point around this level where they change their guidance. They say rather than making money, they're talking about making even less money. Let's look at the guidance together. So let's see if anyone done United Heath. Suki, did you do United Heath? Let's have a look. Mhm. Let's see. I just want to remind you so that you know what actually works. Okay. Um, why we get into this? So you can copy the strategy again. Who did United Heath, guys? I completely forgotten. Wow, Jay, Jay, you're so beautiful. We just need to remove everything and just put the one that is the latest one. So we can have a look there. So where is it? Let's have a look. Um, who did United Heath, guys? I want to look at United Heath right now. I think Bavika you did, isn't it? Let's have a look. Um, if you did type the chat box, this is GoGo. A lot of people make a lot of money on GoGos as well. Anyone who make money on GoGo, that in the chat box say, I make money on GoGo. So we can go through the trades of GoGo. Let me see. I'm trying to look at United Heath. Some of you have done it. The homework. I just can't remember who did it. Samantha. Nice. Um, oh, who did United Heath, guys? Hmm, maybe that Mimi. Let's see. United. Where? Yeah, this one. So that's United Heath. Let's have a look why we get into this so you understand completely the reason. So if you look at this beautiful thing, you see historically it's just always 11%, 0.4%, increased by 0.82%, increased by 0.61%, increased by 10%, reaffirm, increase by 7%. Suddenly, never happened before. They say decrease by 11%. Never happened before. And the stock has been crashing really, really nicely ever since. All this happen when all other stocks are going up big time. All other stocks are like climbing the mountain, like going up big time. And this is the only stock that actually went down out of so many stocks. That just means that the strategy that we learn, we have students who make so much money on this trade. I can't even show you because it gets dangerous, you know. Once people make certain amount of money, I cannot announce, I cannot show them anymore because the privacy, get to safety reasons. So yeah, especially of our apprentices. So especially those who've been with me for quite some time, they already know exactly what to do. And those people who make this a lot of money is first for students who really know how to do the homework. Second, is for students who go and do the buy and sell trade straight away when they do the homework. This trace is already there. We already give you the strategy. We already told you how to catch your fish. And on this call, we normally just review some of your trades back, you know. So students who've been doing our one-to-one, who's on apprentices, you already know exactly what to do. So I'm very, very excited for you who decided to that you want to get to the next level of the hand holding. I'm very, very proud of you. But anyway, coming back. So yeah, so it's been going down like a rocket. Let's keep going down. Today it went down 18%. Anyone go into United Heath? Well, so many people who go into United Heath. That's crazy. And we talk about this every single minute. Sorry, every single week. We have Love Sex as well. Who go into Love Sack? Where is it? what is this? You know, we have students who go into intuitive machine. Who go into intuitive machine, by the way? You know, buy biggest profit for the very first time, 215 to 250. People go into intuitive machine using our powerful strategy. And this is what happened. Wow, 35th of March. If we've bought this on 35th of March, when we have told you, where is it? Where's that? The 25th of March. Just like that, going out like that. Today went out another 25%. It's crazy. Our strategy, we are very normal person, guys. We have two eyes. We have one, not one nose. We have one mouth. Our strategies are incredible. I remember 5 days ago, I told this story for some of you. 5 days ago, I went to see Warren Buffett, the richest person in the world, not just investor, not just trader. He's literally the richest person in the world because he gave half of the money in 2008. So his rank dropped, but he's the richest person in the world. And I asked him, why do you get into trading and investing? Why? Why trading investing in stocks, specifically stocks? Why? He literally said, Raven, when I was younger, I saw a lot of people just sit on their ass and make a lot of money. So he said, when I grow up, I also want to sit on my ass and make a lot of money. So that's literally what happened. So well done. So well done to a lot of you who decided that you want to master this skill to sit in your ass to make a lot of money. So well done on that. Yeah. But anyway, coming back. Um, where's the trade we talk about? We also talk about, well, love sack. Yeah, this guy. Love sack. Let's have a look. Um, some of that what's your surname? Love sack. Let's have a look. Love sack. Same thing. Same strategy. Who go into love sack? Look at our homework. Those who go into work sack. Let's have a look. Going to love sack where? Let's have a look. Who did love sack? Love. Okay, this guy. Look at love sack. How beautiful is love sack? Let's read it together. Mm. How do we do this? Okay. Look, this is the arrow. Reaffirm, that's fine. Decrease 4, decrease 21, reaffirm. Decrease 4, 0.27. I think we just have to read it like that. 1, 1.07, 0.27, 0.8. Yeah, it's 4 times more than the past. Look, the reason we're going to love sack is actually this 0.8 is 4 times more than the one before. Normally, it's not like that because this is Q3 to Q4. Yeah, let me show you another Q3 to Q4. This is times 4. Hence, we told students it's going to go up big time. So students already bought this share big time in when? 10th of April. We are a month later. It's crazy. Where are we? Yeah, 4 times. Like never happened before. Write it down. If you want to make money, you have to make sure your stock announce strategy that never happened before. Look at this. We've got Q4, Q3. Yeah, last year, same thing, Q3, Q4, we were decreasing big time. From what? Let's look. From 1.35 dropped to 1.16. So it's a dropping. But this time what happened? It's a race. It's an increase 4 times. So love sec has been kind of going up quite nicely like that. Yeah. The only problem that I don't like so much about this is that this 0.8 is actually lower than a lot of these people. Okay. So what else? We also talk about mark expenses. This is just a practice thing. Let's have a look. Why do we get into mark expenses? Why do this person get into mark expenses? Look at mark expenses for a second. Um, this is mark expenses. Uh, I actually want to buy my expenses for the very long time. What is this? I actually want to buy my expenses for the very long time. Buying, want to buy my expenses for a very long time. And what happened? And because I know when they announce their earnings on 20th, I think, Mark Spencer. Okay, it's Mark Spencer earning. Release date. Where are we? 21st of May. So I was thinking that on 21st of May, I was thinking we're just gonna keep going like a rocket, you know. How do I draw? I was thinking we're gonna keep going like a rocket. 21st of May is gonna be outperformed. Okay. We have insider secrets. Okay? On the elite training, I teach you how to speak to people who work in the company to get insider secrets. You just need to ask three questions. On the elite training, we teach you three powerful questions to ask. If you met someone who work in a public company, you just ask the normal three questions. It doesn't sound crazy. It's just a normal three question. And you usually ask them. So I've got insider secrets with that. We know that it's gonna go up big time. So that's how it happened. And then suddenly there's an attack of cyber attack. So this cyber attack, you know, um, even today you can't shop in my expenses. It's crazy. It's been weeks now. You go to my expenses, you say cyber incident, further information. They literally say it's shut, it's shut down. Let's say, look, yeah. I'm not sure whether you can still buy things because yesterday on when I look at it, you still come back. We have paused online orders. Can you see product remain on browse online and stores are open. So you can still cannot buy things online. And online shop for M&S, if you read that statement or if you speak to someone, it's actually 10 million a day. So they're losing a lot of money. So these are coming down for my expenses, coming down like that. But on the 21st of what's that called? This 21st of May, later on, we might have a spike up. If there's a spike up, it's gonna give you a great opportunity to short them later. Okay? If there's a spike up. Or maybe there's no spike up, maybe it just could come down like that. Okay. But yeah, 21st of May is where there's a support just right here. But you don't have to care about the support. It's about fundamentals. It's about treating companies like a business. So you're losing 10 million a day. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, till today, online orders are still shut. It's a really, really bad news for this guy. But anyway, um, so students make a lot of money on that. So what else are we talking about? Anyone lost money on market expenses? Just raise your hand if you lost money on market expenses. Because some people can click the wrong button. But anyway, let's look at the next question right now. What else do we get into? We have to get to MTech as well. MTech, MTech. What's the reason for MTech? Colleagues as well. MTech short Q2 decrease 50. I need to go back and check because it's just a Q2 guidance. It would be nice if it's a full year guidance. But look at the stock went up big time. S&P 500, everything went up big time. But MTech was coming down really nicely like that, going sideways. That's how powerful our strategy is. The last one is probably colleagues. Why do you recommend to buy colleagues? Anyone go into colleagues? Buy because revenue is up, EPS too, not as much as last time. So we check that. Let's see if we have colleagues here. Let me just click colleagues. Oops. Where's colleagues? Not sure if it's here though. Anyone who found colleagues, who did colleagues. A lot of people do it. I'm sure so many people found your trade. Daniel, well done. Suki, all of these people who've done it, I want to say well done to you. It's a bit difficult for me to find right now. Hmm. Okay, this one, colleagues. So look at this. Why do we decide to buy colleagues out of thousands of trades? Look, um, Q2. So Q2 we have to go back to Q2. So where is Q2? Q1, 2, Q2 is here. So last time it was decreased 82%. Last time the Q2 it was decreasing 82%. Now the Q2 was increased 80%, guys. This is huge. It's like last time dropped 80%. Now increase 80%. It's a huge difference. Hence, we recommend that trades as well. Okay, that's it. So we want to find something big and something huge. So it's been going up like a rocket since when? Let's see. Since since the news occurred, 21st of April. Let's say you get it one day late, 22nd of April. Just this red button. I went up like a rocket. All these people told you about resistance line, they are all fake. They just go up like that. A small pullback and then went up. A small pullback to scare you. Hmm? Our strategy is very powerful. Wow. That's it. Today we're gonna do the same. We're gonna find some trace if we can find it. If you did the homework, if you didn't do the homework, then we will find it on our one-to-one session. So well done for anyone who got into them. We talked about it a long time ago. If you look at the recording last week, we got them. So right now, this is the stock market right now. Okay. Um, our stock market, let's look at the PE ratio of stock market right now. PE ratio of SP 500. Mm, mm, mm. So we are back to 27. Should be higher than that. The highest is around 29, just a few more points. So next time when it gets to 24, you kind of want to go all in. Out of so many things, the forward PE ratio for S&P 500 is really beautiful. Forward for S&P 500. Yep, the forward PE ratio here you can see. Last time we were here, it's really nice, really nice. These are all the buy zone. This is on 26th of October. There's a winter rally. And then this is a tariff crash, crashed all the way to PE, forward PE to around 18, 18, 17. Now it went back up a little bit there. And it will be, if it comes down here, you close your eyes and you bought any stocks, you make a lot of money. If you use the guidance trace, you make even more money. Okay, the week 4 video. For those who don't understand, these are all in the week 4. Or in our one-to-one, we do it together. Yeah, you make even more money. Very, very powerful stuff. Um, okay, let's go at one by one real quick. So we can see that we are on a crazy time right now. We are almost at all-time high again. We're almost at all-time high. Look at the stock market is so powerful. Everyone is so scared, shaking at that moment. Those who set a lot of pending orders, who got triggered, I want to say well done to you. Those who set a money-making robot machine, well done to you. Those who pay attention to open insider crosses, well done to you. Those who get into it when there's a cross when the great when the volatility index go up, well done to you. All of that. But those who missed it, you are absolutely fine because right now the tariff trades agreement are still on discussion, on 90 days discussion. Nothing is going on yet. But more importantly, look, when we are all-time high, we don't have any tariffs. Now we have at least 10%, 20, 30% tariffs. How can we go to all-time high? We can go to all-time high, but it will be very, very overvalued. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. But if you really think that the stock is going to keep going higher, you just have to go to guidance trade to find guidance that's going to go higher. If you think the stock is going to come down, you just have to go to guidance trade to find guidance that's going to come down. That's how you do it. Now, let's go straight into it. Okay? To be really, really safe. So you have to learn how to analyze companies. Yeah, that's what the guidance is for. Now, what I'm going to do right now, Okay, we're going to do analysis right now because we have some new students here. So let's do a very normal analysis. Step two, you want to do a really nice trend line just right here, saying that if it comes back down here, it'll be a really good time to go all in. And we want to draw some support line. Um, the first support will be here, will be really nice. If it comes back here, it will be really nice as well. Those who want to play very, very safe, I recommend you to have your pending orders change around this line. This will be the P of 22, 21, 20. Okay. You will see that a lot of hedge funds actually did not buy. These are all bought by the retail traders, retail investor. Um, what else? So that's step two, step three, step four. Yep. So number five indicators is kind of like overbought, etc. Let's look at our strategy right now. Which one? Oh, this one. Mm-mm-mm. So where are we? Okay, just the courses up there. This is NAIM. That's okay. So we are in greed stage, which is good. It would be nice to go to extreme greed super fast. Extreme greed will be 75. If we go to extreme greed super fast, then on the guidance trade, we'll be looking for shorting trades on our guidance. But now it looks like a buying trades on your guidance trade. Put and call, you can see whenever we are all the high up here. Put means people who are selling. When everyone is selling, this is when you want to be buying. And here, you want to come back to around here, just a little bit when we need extreme greed stage, that you can start to pretend there's going to be a market coming down. Guys, our markets are so volatile. Like one day, Donald Trump just have to say one sentence, and this is it. Market just going to crash another 20%, 25%. It's just so volatile. Um, so so that means that you don't really want to use a lot of leverage here because every time he says something, you just go higher, up, down, up, down, up, down like that. Yeah. So you don't want to use a lot of leverage. As a great trader, as an investor, you don't need to know tomorrow what's going to happen. The biggest mistake that 95% of the people lose money, traders and investors, when they don't come to my training or don't come to any training, they lose money because they're trying to predict every single day what's the stock going to do, every hour, tomorrow, what's the stock going to do? Is it going to go up? Is it going to come down? They're trying to predict what's going to do. You don't need to do that. You don't need to pretend tomorrow the person coming to your farm offering you the price is the drunk person's going to offer you a higher price or is it going to offer you a lower price? You don't need to know whether tomorrow is going to come and offer you a higher or lower price. You don't need to know that because you can't know that. But what you do know is that you know the value of your stock. Okay, you know the value of your stock. You know the intrinsic value of your stock. So you already know how much your house is worth. So every day he come up with new prices to you. He knock on your door. He's drunk. He's saying, "Do you want to buy this? You want to buy that?" At these prices. Stuff like that. You don't really care about it so much because you know you already bought your house, let's say £1 million. If he's gonna offer anything lower than £1 million, you'll be like, it's fine. But if he want to sell his farm for £5 million, you'll be like, I already know how much it's worth. Why would I buy a £5 million? Do you understand what I'm saying? So the biggest mistake, write it down. The biggest mistake that retail traders, 95%, most people don't know this about, by the way. Most people don't know this. I figured this out in my first 2 years of trading and investing for so long, my first 2 years when I first started, I didn't know this. I thought to be a great trader, I need to know tomorrow what's going to happen to the stock market. I thought the next hour, I need to know what's going to happen to the stock market. I thought 3 hours later, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I need to know what happened to the stock market. The good news is you don't need to know that. You don't need to know what's going to happen in the stock market in the next hour. This is the good news about it. But what you do need to know, you do need to know what is the true value of your stock. So you need to wait for it to come back to the price that you want. This is it. Okay? You wait for it to come back to the price that you want. And how do you find? So this is it. So write it down. You don't need to know tomorrow. If you found yourself trying to figure out tomorrow is gonna tomorrow is gonna go higher, tomorrow is gonna fall, you are falling to the 95% of the people who lose money. They don't have a license. They don't know what they're doing. They're trying to drive a car without a license. They're trying to see whether the rain is gonna fall or not. You don't need to know whether the rain is gonna fall. You just need to know your destination where you're gonna go. The rainfall, that's fine. We're gonna use a wiper. The wiper is gonna wipe your car. Okay? But so really, really powerful. I wish I knew it earlier. We don't normally share wealth psychology here. We don't normally share trading psychology here because we on the high level apprenticeship training, we share a very powerful wealth psychology that I wish I could have known earlier. But anyway, so that's the important bit. Okay. Um, and the question is how do we know what is the intrinsic value of a stock? How do I know how much my farm is worth? How do I know how much Tesco, Sainsbury is worth? You know, in high level training, we told you about that in details. So anyway, so coming back to this, so you already know next time what happened to the stock. You kind of get ready what happens as well. So for market volatility, when it comes back to 50, even to 40 next time, you want to start putting some positions in. And when it comes back to around there to this bottom line, this is where correction might happen. We might have a correction going on. Trump might say something crazy. Now, yeah, because it makes sense because we don't know what Trump is going to say tomorrow unless you sleep with Trump. If you sleep beside Trump, if you ask Trump, what are you going to say tomorrow in the CNBC news? Then maybe you can predict what's going to happen to the stock. All right. And in the high level trainings as well, we actually say that the more you look at the news, the more you look at your position of your stock, actually the worse you're gonna get in your performance. Yeah. And it's write that down. The activities that you have buy and sell a stock, the more you buy and sell a stock, the more activities that you have, the worse will be your performance of the stock. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is why I asked you to open so many accounts because some of your account you don't want to open it, you don't want to touch it, you just want to leave it there. Yeah, you just want to leave it there. You don't want to like, oh, keep looking at what's gonna happen because when you look like it, you want to touch it. You look at a goal, you want to touch the goal in front of you. You look at there's a animal, you want to touch the animal. But if you don't see, you don't want to touch it. These are some of the people who make the most money on Bitcoin. Is those people who actually don't look at their Bitcoin account. They will forget about the password for that Bitcoin account. You know, Um, and the more news you're trying to get, the more notification, the news you're trying to get, unfortunately, you will also perform really, really badly compared to people who don't look at news. It sounds strange, but the news are not designed to make you money. The news are designed, if anything, the news are hedge fund designed to send the news to make you lose money so that they make money. So it's crazy, isn't it? But anyway, um, very, very powerful stuff. I wish I have knew it way, 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 way earlier. And we pay a lot of money to learn that. But anyway, so well done to you to wanting to really get good at this. And it's very, very easy. So that means you only need to spend, so what should I do then all of my days? You should go through the guidance trade. You should figure out with the business, you should figure out the company. You should spend your time to understand the stock. What is the true value of the stock? Is this stock having future or not? This is it. You should spend time analyzing the stock. And yeah, you spend time analyzing the stock. Michael Jordan, he become the best basketball player, pretend, not by going on competition every day. He just go on one or two competition in his whole life. But every day he's practicing at home. So this is what we do. When it's a time, when the market is really good time, we go all in. But we are practicing and we're studying stocks. We're understanding the business, treating the stock like a business. Anyway, yeah, the reason why we make so much money on market expenses because we're treating it like a business. It's a strategy business. We're making money on Love Side. We're making money on United Health. We're treating it like a business because they are not going to make a lot more profits. They're not going to make, less profit. And 99% of the people will not told you that. They will teach you how to draw a graphs. Okay. Which is fine. Um, but coming back. So we are on here right now. So we are on the May here right now. So it does look like in the May, in the June time, we kind of have a quite a nice kind of things going on. But June, so let's look. It looks like in the May time, we kind of have a reaching extreme greed here kind of going on. And you might have a chance to kind of buy at the pullback a little bit of June here. We talk about crypto in June, it's just gonna be very tricky. So June might have a pullback, so wait for the June pullback. But even so, we have a really, really nice pullback just right here. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. Cool. So let's look at some of your homework right now so you can recommend some trades as well. Yep. That's for crypto. You can see kind of in June time, a lot of the crypto started to go down. You can see all years, the black line. This is Bitcoin. It went down like that. Yeah. Anyway, so now let's look at your homework right now. Hmm. Sam was a P ratio and can you justify its purchase using technical analysis? I bought it went up. Well done, Sam. Sam bought colleagues and it went up. Nice. Um, the more you use technical analysis, the less money you're also gonna make, by the way. Yeah. You need to make sure you buy stock that never happened before. Okay. Well done, wife. You're doing really well. Anyway, so coming back, yeah, we recommend leverage when things are really, really at the bottom of the, when the P ratio is super, super low. That's where we recommend leverage. Otherwise, unless you found something really never happened before. But anyway, let's come back to where we are. Some of students' homework right now. Um, pick up. Hmm. Like this is beautiful. 39, 28, 31. So it's not like something has never happened before. Okay. You want something that never happened before. Write that down, guys. If you want to do guidance, if you really want to make money, it's not just about you doing guidance. It's about you making sure the guidance that you do never happened before. Nvidia went up 100%. Never happened before. United Heat suddenly decreased their earning. Never happened before. Lovesac. Last time used to drop 80, now increase 80. I think it's Lovesac or colleagues, one of them. Most of the situation is never happened before. Okay. So that's how you make a lot of money. Um, mm, mm, mm. Who did homework, guys? Type the chat box, please. Anyway, I'm gonna go into this guy. Okay, this let's look. Where's the graph? Okay, I'm gonna treat you like a beginner right now. So first of all, where's the beautiful graphs? You need to plot the graphs one by one here so we can see whether it's actually never happened before. All right, Sarah, you're doing well, but where's the beautiful graph? You have to plot it. Mm. You have to plot. Show me the earning here, the earnings here to go back to 8 quarters. Okay. Who else? Mm-mm-mm. If you want to make money, you actually have to do the homework, guys. So you can buy and sell straight away. What's Damini? Oh, beautiful Damini. Where are you? Let's look at Jay. How to do the homework? The homework is very simple. You just have to, in our one-to-one, we help you to do the homework together. But the homework is very simple. The homework is you go to market screener, you go to guidance, you look at each of every single one of the news, and you look at which one is changed a lot. And if that changes a lot, then you start plotting the 8 quarters. If it doesn't change a lot, you don't plot the 8 quarters straight away. Okay? Hmm. You've done your homework down in the chat box, so I can see. How do I see? I need to look at my phone. Let me see. Hmm. Let's see. Otherwise, we're gonna find it ourselves. Uh, this guy, Tuesday, Jinyi. Okay, let's look at this beautiful Jinyi. Um, if you did your homework, you have to put on the first page, guys. This 12. Okay, beautiful. Let's look on this together. For those who are new, that's how you do your homework. Okay, you go to the graph and you plot it. You plot the guidance on the graph. Okay, so let's see. So what does it say? So guidance has been withdrawn. So there's no guidance for this 3D system. No guidance. What do we do when there's no guidance? Okay, because of the tariffs and stuff like that. So a lot of companies avoid giving guidance because they don't know what's going to happen to the stock. Same thing with Corona time. All the companies in the world pull out their guidance. Same thing with Apple, Nvidia, everything pull out because they don't know what's going to happen during Corona time. So everyone just pull out like that. So what happened if people pull out their guidance? Let me think. Um, if people pull out their guidance, you wait for them to come down to the historical lowest PE ratio. If it comes down to the lowest PE ratio, then you can buy them. Okay, some really, really good stocks. Okay, so let's forget about that. Let's do the next one. 55, 9, reaffirm, increase 6, increase 17, increase 2. So it's very similar to the previous one. It's okay. Net income increased by 21%. Okay, the net income did increase, but last time it increased a little more, a lot more. Look, net income used to be 5, used to be 7, 7, 4, and then 19. So let me show you again. So this is from 7 to 9, okay? Because it's a different year, 2020-24 to 2020-25. And then now, okay, if we have more to back test, we can see a little bit more, okay? We can see things a little bit more. But based on that, we have very limited data, but it's okay. It'll be nice to have one more year, but let's see. We got 4, 7. 5, 7, 19, 23. Okay, it's an increase, but it's not like never happened before. Okay. But here is a very good increase because it's jumped from 7 to 19. So last time here in April is already a really good buy. Now it's May time. So in order for me to see whether this is a very big money opportunity, I actually need to see the past 2 years just to see whether this jump from 7 to 19, if it's already happened in the past. If it's already happened in the past, then this is no special. And when it's no special, it's not going to make me a lot of money. Yeah. So that's just the tricky part. But otherwise, this is an okay buy. It's an okay buy. American public education. It's like a rocket. Today went up another 6-7%. If you bought it already in what date? We always need the date, guys, please. Probably 12. Yeah, the bottom just went down like that. And in order for me to see whether this is going to go up to all-time high here, so what we need you to plot the one at the back as well. So we need to see the one at the back to see if this is 10 million, if this is 12 million, then definitely, let's say this is 10 million, yeah? This is, let's say, 12 million. Definitely, this is going to go higher than that. Then you have a lot of money-making opportunity. Okay? Dominic, please draw me at least 2 to 3 years back so we can back test once you found some really, really good ones. Yeah, you're doing so well. Let's go to the next one. Um, let's see this. This is 95%, 59%. And let me read it. 40, decrease 20, increase 24, increase 10, increase. So it looks like reaffirm revenue, reaffirm means it's the same. That's fine. Okay, let's compare this to this. Now we have to back test a little bit, just trying to see. So this is the arrow. So revenue used to be 1.4. Okay, let's start with some people are like, Raymond, there's so many things to compare. Which one do I want to compare with? Um, the good news is the jackpot is where everything goes up. Okay, so we're gonna start one by one. Let's start with the revenue first. Revenue used to be 1.25, 1.23. So 1.25 is more than 1.23. So it went up, it's okay. And then 1.4, and then went down like that. And then 1.42, it went up at 1.5, went down 1.5. Okay. So losing revenue is not that big deal. Let's look at the next one. EBITDA, net income, EBITDA. Let's look at 90, 80. Sorry, start from here. 80 first, go to 90. So it went up. 90 to 90 is the same. So the stock should be the same. This is 100. So it's higher than 90. It went up. 115 should be higher than 100. So it's a go out. It went out a little bit and it came back down because of the crash, because of tariffs and stuff like that. And now 115. So when you find things is very difficult to compare, that just means that it's never happened before. Like it's not some outstanding stuff. But let's go to the next one. Net income is 1, increased by 95. So the net income increase. So let's get net income. Okay, this one net income is 45 to 34. So it's increased. Bracket means losing money, so losing less money. Now suddenly lose 42, so it's lose more, so it went down. 59, supposed to go down, but it went up. 24. So yeah, this is just a bit tricky. It's just all over the place, and we can't do anything with it. This is the power of you having plotting so many graphs. So you know what happened. Net loss reduced by 95. Yes. It used to lose by 24. Now it's only lose by 1. Almost break even now. Our revenue is the same though. And we never really had them saying plus 95% before. Okay. Precautions remain the same. Yeah, it's just a bit tricky like that. But a lot of students select coach should have bought these as well. Let's see. Yep. So you bought that, went like that, sideways like that. Not too bad. Let's look at this. Mm, we need the date. 38, 32, 24, 24, 20. Mm, 56, 63, 63, 55. Looks like everything come down. You probably can short this guy. I3. We need to see more. So when can we short them? The date students already short it on. Now we need the date, yeah. I would think the date is 12th of May. So 12th of May would just be probably just right here. 13th of May. Let's short this guy. I3. Javier, when you're high level training, you're gonna get the news. If those who don't have markets on the apprenticeship training, you're gonna get the market screener for free. Otherwise, you can go directly to the companies, which is what we all do anyway. So go to investing.com, look at which companies is releasing the earnings today, and then and then yeah, and then and then go to directly to the companies one by one. I3 vertical. Students already short them. Let's see. I mean, back test a little bit. So this is 97 1000. So it's supposed to go up after this. Is V 97 is supposed to be the same. It's exactly the same. 107 should be lower, but it went up higher. 56 should be lower than that. It went down. 10. Oh my God, I don't even know how to read this number. Okay, went up. 56 went down. Now 63 higher than that went up. 63 is the same. Now it's 55. Yeah, supposed to go down. Shouldn't go down a lot, but it's a little bit down. So I would say 63 to 55 because it went from 63 to 55. It's not big. This is not big, guys, but there we go. Can you see? This is not huge. You want something that's huge. Let's see the next one. Marawat Life Sciences. This is decreased by 27%, no guidance given. 3%. Reaffirm, decreased 3%. So it looks like it's never decreased so much before. No guidance, but now they give the guidance is decreased, 185. Yeah, it looks like a short for these guys as well. Maraval. Market was down 2% today. Almost at all-time low. That's just the problem. It's a new company and it's almost at all-time low. But it will normally be a good short for this thing. A scrub. Okay, I think that's about it. So anyone who is watching, make sure you do like this person. Very, very powerful. We're doing a lot of hand holding with these students as well. And doing really, really well, which is something to just need a little bit more. So what I'm trying to say here is that, yeah, just plot the graph, guidance to guidance, just plot it on. And yeah, how do you find this guidance? You go to the official company website. Yeah. But just like driving a car, sometimes you do need someone to help you to drive that car. So on your apprenticeship training, for those who get accepted, not everyone can get accepted because it's too competitive to the point where I have sore throat. So this is, but we love this. But this is increase 10, this is decrease 112. This looks like a money making thing. Sun communities, let's look. Or maybe they record the wrong way. Since when? Hmm. Let's see. Decreased by 30%. Last time it decreased by 59%. Oh, let's see. Aircraft. I think this is a okay short because 1816, 2316. So you look like a short aircraft. Let's see. Yep, it just went up like that, decreased by 30%. You need to see more. What is this company? Aircraft stock. What do you do? Weird. Aircraft stock. Body contouring procedure, fat removal. Oh, okay. Those who are into this thingy, you know, you kind of know what's happening. Okay, interesting. So loose weighing machine. Okay. Probably recorded the wrong way. We just need to read this a little bit in detail. Okay. Fearful as previous prices didn't go as per guidance. So this is why it's so important to back test because last time if it didn't work, now it wouldn't work. If you look at it carefully, guidance used to be 196, 220, supposed to go up, but it didn't. It just went down. This is why back testing is so important. Write it down. To get good at guidance, you need two things. You want to make sure it never happened before. The second thing, you also want to make sure is that you want to back test the past to see if they follow guidance or not. Because companies of the same thing tends to do things together. Okay? Company of the two things tends to do things together. Do VUAG, Bobby. Let's go to the next one. Companies of the same trader tends to trade the same stuff together. So the strategy is always the same person. If they don't follow guidance in the previous person, chances are it's not going to follow the guidance now. Contour, let's have a look. We've got five. This a little bit increased by 16%. You can see this is three firm three revenue 226,263 and revenue 3. Okay, this is interesting. Let's read it together. So let's look at what EPS 4, 4.8, 4.3. So it went up supposedly. 5.2 supposed to go up as well, but because of tariffs, it went down a little bit. And then now 5.4. So it's supposed to go even higher than this guy. Because at this point it's 5.2. Now it's 5.4. Okay. So it's got a little bit of room. But let's back test the past to see if it's been following the strategy. So it's 4, 4.3. So here's supposed to drop because it's less than that. Up, up. Okay, so it's been up. Contour brands. A lot of people would have already bought it on the 6th of May. Mhm. Six will just be, let's say six is here, you miss the six, you get into seven. 5.4 is still got a lot of room to go up. Yeah. Contour brand. Let's do this. It's not like never happened before, but it's just 5.4 EPS. Previous was 5.2. That's it. Well done. Why? Love what you said. So yeah, so that's for contour brand. I think this is about it. Anyone has done the homework you want us to look at? Say it now. Patel, you have any homework you want us to look at? You can say it now. Omnicell, but there's no right or wrong answers in doing your homework. In order for you to make a lot of money from trading, you do have to do the homework, and it's very, very simple when you do the homework. All of these trades that we make so much is actually because we do the homework. If you find that you need the help for homework, that means you probably need to just message me and lay a bit. So let's have a look. So we get into EPS is 1.65. So this EPS dropped by 1.6. Okay, this is a short omni cell. Let's have a look. It's been crazy. This is on the 6th of February, 6th of May. Here you can see from revenue 1.55 to 1.55 is the same. So if you wanted to sell something, you want the revenue to drop, but it's the same. So that's not good for us. 140. Look at my expenses. My expenses revenue definitely dropped. They shut down their whole company. 140 to 10. This is good. It went down a little bit. EPS 1.65 to 1. That's tempting, but revenue is still the same. So that might just because they spend some money on investing in themselves, which is fine. Everyone spend money on investing in themselves. But for normal companies, whether it's Apple, whether it's Nvidia, whether it's anyone, they always spend 30% of their money in investing in themselves. Yeah. So we call it research and development. And it's a very, very normal thing. All company does that. Okay. It's not something it's not something that you've never seen before. Cool. Let's look at the next one. I think that's about it. Let's look at Suki Beautiful Homework. And 29, we need a little bit latest one. Sana, I know you did your homework, but the graph is not loading. What is this? Go on and go, we look at it. Beautiful diamond, really, really beautiful. Why is that? I don't know why it's not loading. It's tricky. Now, some people need help to copy and paste the photo. Now, if you find yourself is fully booked, just go and delete somebody else one. Just go to the back and you see someone else, just delete that. Just delete them. It's absolutely fine. Okay. All of that, just delete them. You hung, let's just delete this. It's beautiful work, but let's just delete them because sometimes when it's full, you can't do it anymore. So we just want to do the one that's latest this week. We only want to do the one that's latest. So anyone that's already in the past, that's fine. We can just delete them. But this looks beautiful. Who is this? It's coming up now. So we need the latest one. You need to put the one on the latest so we see what happened. Reaffirm means it's the same. So no money is gonna make if it's reaffirmed. But well done for trying. You're doing so well. 114 to 110 is very small. Otherwise, this will be good. Yeah. If you want to show, it's supposed to be lower. Well done. I'm not entirely sure if you're giving me the guidance. Hmm. Hopefully you did. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't look like a guidance to me. It looks like it's already happened. Make sure you give me the guidance, not what already happened. Net sales 114. So it looks like you give me already happened. 114. This is already happened. You want a guidance, okay? You want something that they're predicting is gonna happen, but it never happened yet. Okay. So very, very well done. That's the trade that we found. We're still gonna continue the Marks and Spencer since we can't find too many. We're still gonna continue. United Heath is a bit tricky, but we're still gonna continue United Heath. You're a bit too late. How do you make sure you're not late? By booking a one-to-one, we find trades together. That's the best way to do it, especially in the apprenticeship training, apprentices. The week three training, we'll talk about that. And Carlix, I think is still quite good. It's all-time high, but it's just a bit tricky just right there. Yeah, cool. So I think that's about it. This is a very, very small change. What is this in Spirit? It's a very, very small change compared to where we want. Because in Insperity, it was went from 3 to 2. That's not very big. We want something that's huge. Yeah. And healthcare sectors as well has been really, really down big time. If you look at finviz.com, that's only for today. If you look at finviz.com, actually, what is this? Talking about sector rotation, look at the map maybe, groups, go to charts. When there's a bull market, normally, technology companies will do well, communication service will do well, and bull market defensive will start to not do so well. Financial is doing really well. Healthcare, you can see, it's been beating down big time. Healthcare companies hasn't been doing so well because Donald Trump wants to, keep healthcare in the US very, very cheap. So it's been going down big time. When the, when the P/E ratio of healthcare dropped to 10, there'll be a good time to buy. Historically, it's normally at 20. So it's a little bit more drop to go. Okay. So yeah, so the rest is kind of okay just right there. Yeah. So well done. That's it for today. And remember, the most money is going to be made from finding stocks that's gone up like never happened before. Yeah. So, and you don't need to find it every day. So, I mean, you don't need it every day. You just need like a few, and that's about it. Cool. So well done. Very, very powerful lesson. We taught some psychology there as well. And I personally think a lot of big money is going to be made in the next few weeks' time, if not months' time, because Donald Trump is in the office. It's always very exciting. He creates so many up and down going on in the market. It's so nice. You know, if you're not using leverage, you're fine. You're not gonna get killed. If you're using leverage, then you're gonna be very, very tricky. Okay? So that's it for now. Sorry for my voice. I literally have a lot of voice problem. I was literally everything is for my throat. But there we go. It's a bull market coming. This is it. The good news is we don't need to know whether the bull market is coming or not. We just talk about it. You just have to wait for the price to come to the price that you want. Bull market is not gonna come in a bull market comes all the time anyway. But the important bit is you want to make sure it comes to the right place. Yeah, chat. Long time no see, chat. Let's book for a one-to-one chat so we can get you to be really, really good at this. Don't miss out on this money-making opportunity, guys. book for your apprenticeship one-to-one and see if you get accepted. Speak to you very soon. Take care now, everyone. We have RJ, we have Alvin, we have Aris, we have Balas, we have Vivek, we have Barry, we have Camila. Nice to see you. We have Chow, we have Chihan, we have David, we have Aisen, we have Harsh, we have Jonathan, we have Marila, we have Marisa. Pat, nice to see you. Kerja, we have Suki, we have Sansari and Sana. Well done. So many Sam. Awesome. Speak to you guys very, very soon. You're welcome, Avi. We have Bobby saying thanks. You're welcome. We have Kerjao saying thank you. You're welcome. We got Stan. We have Javil saying thank you. You're welcome, Javil. I received your text. Let's see. RJ, we have Ralph. Want to say congratulations to let me see whether he's here. Hmm, can't find him. Shireen, what's happening? You're doing so well.